Hey guys, welcome to Macintosh Weekly, and today this video is about macOS Sequoia 15 Developer Beta 2 update. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and now let's begin. Today Apple seeded the Developer Beta 2 of an upcoming macOS Sequoia 15 update to developers, with the software coming almost 2 weeks after Apple announced the release of the new OS at WWDC 2024. To update your Mac to macOS Sequoia Developer Beta 2, open System Settings, then go to the Software Update section and then check for updates. Here you can see the update is available for my device. This macOS Sequoia Developer Beta 2 update size is around 3.33 gigabytes for my device. Click on Update Now and then agree to the SLA to begin the update on your device and enter the password when prompted. And as you can see, the device has been successfully updated to macOS Sequoia Developer Beta 2, and the build number is 24A5279H. Now, talking about the new feature introduced to this latest build. With the second developer beta of macOS Sequoia, Apple has added support for iPhone mirroring, one of the main updates coming to the Mac. iPhone mirroring is a continuity feature that lets you control your iPhone from your Mac. Next to this, now if you open the settings, you'll notice a small info shows up in the General tab, describing the usage. So, these were the noticeable changes made to this build. Now moving forward and talking about the macOS Sequoia 15 Beta 2 release notes. The macOS 15 SDK provides support to develop apps for Mac computers running Sequoia 15 Beta 2. The SDK comes bundled with Xcode 16, available from the Mac App Store. Regarding accessibility resolved issues, fixed user might be unable to play newly added background sounds, fire and night. Regarding app intents known issues, parameterless parameter and property wrappers might cause protocol conformance failures. The workaround is to use parentheses on the property wrapper. Regarding App Store new features, starting in macOS 15, the App Store no longer needs twice the space free for an initial app download and install. The free space requirement will now be the final install size of the app, plus a small buffer. Developers should consider this change in any messaging they might have around size requirements. Regarding AppKit new features, added API to request a window share when the user performs some action in the app. Presenter who starts a presentation while on a video conferencing call can now be given an option to share that presentation with other call participants. This addresses an issue where the presenter might not want to share all application windows and might not have an affordance to start sharing the presentation once it has begun. The API allows one NS window to request sharing of another existing window or of a window to be provided in a callback. Regarding resolved issues, fixed AppKit's Warn Once logs have been moved to OS log error with a Warn Once logging category in order to increase their visibility to developers. Regarding application firewall deprecations, application firewall settings are no longer contained in a property list. If your app or workflow relies on changing application firewall settings by modifying library preferences com.apple.alf.plist, then you need to make changes to use the socket filter FU command line tool instead. Regarding ARKit resolved issues, fixed iPhone and iPad apps on Apple Silicon Macs quit unexpectedly when initializing AR skeleton definition. Regarding backup resolved issues, fixed attempting to create a new encrypted time machine backup on a time capsule or other AFP file server will fail. Regarding camera resolved issues, Fixed. Using presenter overlay in full-size mode with a single shared window and reactions at the same time can result in glitching. Here you can also notice a slight glitch when using few of the reactions. Regarding Core ML known issues, inference time for large Core ML models is slower than expected on a subset of M-series SoCs, which is M1, M1 Max on macOS. Regarding Core ML resolved issues, fixed. Core ML model deployment API is unavailable. ML model collection and ML model collection entry. Consider using background assets or NS your session instead. Regarding directory service deprecations, directory service plugin support has been removed. Developers should migrate to Platform SSO. Regarding Finder resolved issues, fixed. Home videos unexpectedly sync as music videos to iPod Nano 7th generation. Regarding FS-Kit known issues, users with connected MS-DOS volumes might receive an intermittent error on system startup saying the internal MS-DOS partition cannot be repaired and needs to be reformatted. Workaround is rebooting might resolve the issue. Do not attempt to reformat the volume. Regarding iCloud Drive resolved issues, fixed. Frequently changed files syncing over iCloud Drive will use more data than expected. Regarding Maps new features, introduced Place ID, a unique and persistent identifier. Added new result types to mklocalSearch.request and additional point of interest category values. Introduced PlaceCard API to show Maps PlaceCard UI. Talking about the known issues, the PlaceCard API fails to load place details. In searches that use mklocalSearch.request, the result type option physical feature is ignored. Conversion between a point in the map view and a physical location, CL location coordinate 2D, might be imprecise at high zoom levels. Regarding music resolved issues, fixed. Artwork for the currently playing song might be incorrectly displayed in the music. Regarding notifications resolved issues, fixed. Summaries will not be generated for notifications posted using deprecated APIs. Regarding photos resolved issues, fixed. Photos and videos might stop syncing via iCloud Photo Library. Regarding power resolved issues, fixed. Users with default wallpaper macOS Beta on Intel laptops with an AMD GPU might see elevated battery drain, device temperatures, and fan noise. Regarding security and privacy new features. When attempting to change home directory of a user, DSCL and DSimport will trigger privacy prompts. Previously, this did not happen when a device was under MDM management. Regarding Setup Assistant resolved issues, fixed. File Vault pane is shown and is automatically enabled with recovery key when iCloud is signed in. Fixed. End of Setup Assistant might only show a blurred background with no text or buttons. Regarding shortcuts resolved issues, fixed. The shortcuts editor might offer some new actions that are not yet ready for use. If you save a shortcut with one of these actions, you might need to correct it after a future update with the corrected actions. Fixed. Some actions are missing from the actions drawer, but are still available for use. Regarding translation new features, users can translate text and display results in app. See the translation session class and learn more in the WWDC 24 video, Meet the Translation API. Translation now supports translating Hindi in the Translate app, system-wide translation, Safari translation, and the new translation APIs. Regarding wallet resolved issues, fixed. Disbursement requests on Mac might appear as regular payments requests when handed off to iPhone. So, that was all about this build. The rest of the build seems identical. If you want to know more, check out Apple's official documentation from macOS Sequoia 15 Beta 2 release notes. So that was it. Hope it was useful. Consider like for the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, just comment down below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day ahead.